Hello everybody, welcome back to the Save and Made Simple channel. My name is Bella. I am a zero-based cash budgeter from Ontario, Canada. I have an 11-year-old son and I work in the automotive industry full-time. Today I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing, which involves stuffing my variable expenses envelopes as well as planning some large savings challenges. So without further ado, we're going to start with a cash count and then we'll get right into it. So we have 51, 52, 53, 50, or 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 65, okay, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So 650 is what we should have. 650 is what we have. There was originally 800 here, but I gave my mom the rent in cash. So this is what's left. All right. There's that one. I gotta get my sister to super glue my money tray. I'm scared of super glue, so because I super glued my eyes shut many years ago and I won't use the stuff now. I bought some, I put it away, and I have no idea where it is, and maybe that's for the best. I'll get my sister to fix it when I see her next. Okay, so we are going to start with groceries. So groceries is getting $200, 50 and 2. I actually really prefer the 200 because it gives me just a little more wiggle room. So I did put extra money on my credit card for gas. Dine Out is getting 50, so we're gonna do 20, 40, 5, and 50. So we'll throw that in with Dine Out. And then we're gonna be doing pets, which is getting 50. Not that we really need anything right now, but we did get a puppy last week. So I'm just trying to save up some money for in case something comes up. I didn't budget for kiddo. I did not budget for personal. I did not budget for fun. I budgeted $30 for beauty because I used the money out of beauty when we had to put my last dog to sleep. And then I used the money for medical because I needed to get a dog crate for the new puppy. So there we go. Alrighty. I know it seemed really fast, but we just didn't want my son to get out of the routine, and he really wasn't adjusting very well to not having a dog. Actually, none of us were. I was still throwing vegetables on the floor, and the cats were just looking at me like I was insane. So, okay. So I'm going to be putting 160 toward large challenges. So we got 50, 70, 90, 110. 1, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Unless, and these here, so this will be for, oh, that's way too many 20s for large, or for small. So we'll do another 20, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I could probably still do another 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna see if I can condense anything. So then for Monday minis, I'm gonna have 20, 40, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So I'll put that aside for Monday. Put that in there. And we'll go through this really quick to see if we can condense it all. Just had to remember what I was doing. All right, so I need $5 in coins if I can find any. So far not looking good. Let's see. There's 3. Nope. Nope. All right, I think we're gonna be just winging it again. So let's see if we can't break any of these larger bills before we get started. So we've got some 20s and a 50. So let's just see, we'll start back here, see what we got. Spicy or sweet, we've got 20, 40, 65, 70. So we got 20, 40, 50. go. Then for loose change, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a 10. Take those out, put this in. There we go. This one for positive savings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. We'll play the games in just a moment. I just gotta get rid of some of these larger bills, or some of these smaller bills, sorry. There's 20. There's $3 of change in there. Save the date. This is one of the really good savings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do what, 2? And we'll do that. Go. Dots and boxes. It's condensed about as much as I can right now. That looks like it is too, but I'll look. Yep, that one's about as condensed as I can get it right now. Lucky draw. That's fine how it is. Time is money. There we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. And we got 24 days at Christmas, which 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still have another 20. Well, I'll hold on to that. What am I doing? There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. So, as usual, we're gonna start at the back of the book and work our way up. So here we go. I need to grab my wallet. Be right back. Alrighty, so for change, oh, I already had that open. For the nickel nest egg, I need to keep a quarter for my cart. Cool. All right. So for my nickel nest egg, we've got, oh, maybe I'll have to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, $10.10. I'm actually gonna do the nickel nest egg last because I might end up needing some of these loonies and toonies. So I'm gonna leave, I'll do the nickel nest egg at the end. Just in case, you never know. All right, so I'll come back to that. We're gonna flip to the end of the back of the book. So again, we have 160 to play with today. And I need some dice. So we got 2 dice. So I'm gonna roll the purple one to see if it's an odd, we save 5. If it's an even, we save 10. I've only got 2 spaces. You know what? I'll do the 2 spaces because then I can finish this one and play something else. So we got 2 evens. That's 20 bucks that we are going to put into. I'm sorry if you hear Sassy, a horror movie cat. She's really not a fan of the puppy, and the puppy's a big fan of her. So doesn't really work that great, but you know. All right, so we had 2 of these. There we go. Awesome. Moving on to the next one, and this one is done. Oh, yeah, I put that in there. So I guess spicy or sweet. Well, I'll just leave it there. All right, next we are going to scratch one of these, and whatever I uncover. So if I uncover a dime, I save $10. If I uncover a quarter, I save $25. A nickel, $5, a penny, a dollar. Let's go for this one. And it's a dime, so we're gonna save $10. Awesome. So we've got 5 and 10. That is available over on my Etsy store, and that is going toward hockey. I will warn you guys, I have been very seriously contemplating shutting down my Etsy store. I'm just not making a whole lot of sales, and I've got so much stuff, and it just seems like it's kind of becoming a bit of a waste of space. It's just something I'm thinking about. I don't know. It might not happen. It might happen. We'll see. I'll let you guys know if anything changes. Anyway, so if I'm going to roll a dice, if I roll a odd, I'm going to do a 5. If I roll an even, I'm going to do a 10. Okay, we're going to do a 5 today. You know, how long do we have until, so it's May 7th. Oh, I got about a month. You know, I'm actually going to do 2 5s because I actually really want to finish this one this time. So there's 5 and 10, and this is going toward credit card, so it's getting me out of any debt. So I'm going to do it. $10. So into positive savings. There we go. Put those in there. And then we go on to Save-Opoly. There we go. I'm going to roll a dice. Whatever I roll is how many I'm going to move. And whatever I land on is what determines how much I'm going to spend. 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is $12. And in I've got 3. Perfect. So I'll pull the $3 out, and I'll put 15 in. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I'm gonna write that at the top. So we've got 12. Awesome. This is going toward my month ahead rent. I'm mostly restarting my savings, but you know, not fully, but mostly. Okay, so save the date, which is going toward my month ahead car. So today is the 7th day of the 5th month, 2026. So we got 6, 8, 10, 15, 22. 6, 8, 10, 15, 22, yeah. Alrighty. See what I mean? This one saves money good. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 2. And if there's any change in there, is there? Nope. So I'm gonna put $22 in, save the date. Hey Mom, are you near the stove? Yeah. Okay. In a minute, I'm gonna need to know what time it is, but not yet. All right, now we've got dots and boxes. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice. However many shows up on the dice is how many lines I have to draw. And if I fill in any boxes, then however many is on the dice is how much I save per box. Okay, that's a 3 and a 5, so it's 8. So let's use this color. So we gotta do 8 lines. 8, 16, what do we have for money? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay, we got enough. We're gonna do 8, 16. How much is in here? Is there any change in here? There's something in here. 8, 16. Okay, there's $1, 24. So if I do 24, then I can give myself the $1 back. So 8, 16, 24, that's 3. I'll fill in 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 24. So I'm going to put 25 in. I've already taken the loonie out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that'll go into dots and boxes. And then I have to finish doing my lines because I only did 3 lines out of 8. So we got 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Setting myself up for a really good savings amount someday. All right, so this one is going towards credit card. It's available over on my Etsy store. All right, we got Shut the Box. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. Whatever the sum of the dice is, I need to try to find that sum in the boxes. You'll see. Okay, so we've got 5. So cross off 5. We got 6. We'll cross off 6. We got 10. We'll do a 9 and a 1. This is where I always get in trouble, but at least I got rid of the biggest number. We got 7. Ooh. That's a 6. We'll do 4 and 2. If I get an 11, I'm set. That's an 8. Hey! All right, if I get a 3, I shut the box. That's not a 3. All right, so we got a 3. Which means I'm going to be saving $3. And if you look here, there's $2 in here. Fabulous. So I'll put 5 in here, and I took $2 out. Oh, there's another, well, oh well. All right, let's move on. That one is going toward my emergency. All right, so now we've got Lucky Draw. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw some cards. Whatever I draw is worth face value, except for the 10, Jack, Queen, King are all worth 10. Everything else is worth face value. Aces is worth $1. So we've got 10 and 15. Let's just stop there. So we've got a 5 of clubs and a Jack of clubs. Cool. So that's 15, 5, 10, 15. And that is going into Lucky Draw, which is going toward hockey for my son. He'll be going up a level next year, so the costs go up as they go up in levels. They get older and things just get more expensive. His equipment's gonna be bigger and it's gonna be more expensive, and the team's more expensive, and it all costs money. There we go, put those away. Alrighty, so now we are on to Time is Money. I have no idea what time it is. Can you check for me before you go upstairs?
6:59.
Oh, good Lord. So it's 6:59. So that's 14, that's 20. 9, 14, 20. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20. That goes into Time is Money. This is available over on my Etsy store as a PDF download or as a physical item. Cool thing about physical items is that you get a lot of freebies with them. Maybe not a lot, but you get freebies with them. And that one's going toward vacay. No, you don't. Okay. And I guess we're on pause. Sass, move. Come get your ink blot. Oh, she's running away. She heard that. Okay. Sorry about that. That was just Sassy making an appearance. All right, so now we are on to 24 Days of Christmas. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 left. 5, 10, 15, 24. So I've got 22. So I'm going to add $2 to that, and then I'll do 22. I know I totally could just do a separate small one, but I don't want to. I don't really count change when I unstuff these anyway. All right, so that's the last big number. Well, big-ish. Okay, so 22 is going into 24 Days of Christmas, which works perfectly because now there's enough change in there for next time I play. I can pull all the change out and start off with some change. Alrighty, so that's it for this one. And then we're gonna go to Nickel Nest Egg, and I'm gonna count again because I think it was 10 something, but I don't really remember. All right, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12, $12.10. I might need this, I don't really know. $12 minus $7.75. So I've got $4.35 left. Alrighty. And I'll put those away once I stop filming, which will just be in a moment here. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you enjoyed this video. And join me on Monday for my Monday minis. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care. Bye.